suction line we got here. 5/8. I think that's what size it is inside. Okay, so that's good at least. No problem. System's not recovering quick enough. This compressor is hooked to 4 evaporators. Compressor, in my personal opinion, way too freaking small for 4 evaporators. Nobody in the restaurant right now. The whole system's closed up. And it ain't even pulled down. I think the valves might be gone on this thing. Looks like it's full of refrigerant. Yeah, I gotta check the valves in this thing. Because man, this whole, the doors are all closed. The thing's all shut up. Oh, I bet that compressor's dust. Because it floods back all the time. But the valves are gone and that thing is just not strong anymore. I will bet. It's 5 years old. 5 years of flooding back, no accumulator. And if I put a new unit on that, it's going to have a suction accumulator. Definitely. With 4 evaporators hooked up to it. Definitely. So that's what's wrong. And that's going to have a bigger unit put on it. So that's... okay. I know what I want to do there. Bigger unit. Add another evaporator. That's what we do. That thing should have been freaking turned off a long time ago. Still trying to get down to temp. There's nobody even in the restaurant. Should be off just like that one. Can't pump it down because the receiver's not big enough, I don't think. You can give it a shot. I'm going to check it out in the daylight tomorrow. I'll try pumping it down. See if it pumps down. I'll bet it don't. Okay. Got a complaint about this center island section right here is not keeping up. It's like 55 degrees, he's saying the salad dressings are during the daytime. I'm here at night and it's 33 degrees. So, there's that. And the unit's running outside, so, I gotta check the unit and see how fast the recovery and stuff is on this. Got some curtains. Not put in by me, obviously. And somebody's got a little, doing some whack-a-mole in here. Mickey Mouse has been working in here again, I guess. Not bad though, it's not a bad idea. Got another evaporator in here, so let me turn off. Well, I guess the flash is on. It's on, it's on. Okay, so this is the suction lines. It's got 4 evaporators, 1 evaporator there, and then the other 3 evaporators are in there. We got a suction line that's 5/8. Okay. So, nasty. So 5/8 is going out. Okay, the unit's not running. That's why it's not pulling down, because that's the suction line going out to the unit. It's not cold. Well, that's a problem. So the unit shut off when it got cold. See, it's still 41. Yeah, that ain't no bueno. That ain't no bueno. Okay, so let me go check the unit out, see if it's running. I doubt it. See if the unit kicks on. It's not. I'd like you to see it on now, but yeah, so definitely we'll see 42 degrees. It definitely should. I want it on by 42 degrees for sure. I wish I had a suction tap in here. Boy, I'll tell you, if I work on the system at all, I'm going to put me a suction tap right in here so I can put a suction gauge in here. But yeah, unit's not in defrost. The time is correct. It's midnight. Let's go see it. Yeah, the unit should not be running out there. It should be running, but I don't think it is. Let me go check it out. Okay, so here's part of the problem. That box is 42 degrees and that compressor's not on. So that's a big deal. And that's just on the pressure control. There's no liquid line solenoids, no temperature controls. It's an old school system. So that's gonna have to be changed. Or this thing's definitely got issues. So that box has got to be at least 43, 44 degrees by now. Compressor's not on yet. Could be a sticky pressure control. They cut in 60 R22. I'll have to see. That's going to be, it's like 32 degrees or something, I believe. I have to check PT chart on this is not R22, I believe it's 422D in here. So I'm going to have to check PT chart on that. And if that's 60, that thing should have been pulled out. I got a port right here. I can put a gauge on that right now. See what that's reading. Let's do that. Okay, the unit just came on. So, but let's check out this shit. All these leaves and shit. Oh man, this is not cool. Okay, the unit just turned back on again, but this whole box, everything's all closed up, nobody's here, and the unit turned on, and it's not getting cold very fast. This thing needs to do a lot better than this. It's going to keep up during the day. Yeah, that's not going to freaking fly. A tenth of a degree in like 20 seconds or something. 10 seconds. Okay, there's 1 minute. So let's see if it should pull down a degree a minute. I'd be happy with that. See what it does. And this is at nighttime when it's freaking like 60, 65 degrees outside. That is 2 minutes right there. Alright, so what was it, 40.7, and it's max. Shoot, I didn't have the min max going. So let me check out and see what it was at the 1 minute mark. Okay, so we have a max of 40.3, and right now it's 38.8, so it's taken 2 minutes 42 seconds to get to 38.8 as the time. See the time? 3 minutes and 2 seconds, that it says there. So the max it was 40, let's say. So, and the minimum is 38.7 right now. And it's taken 3 minutes, over 3 minutes just to get here. And it's 65 degrees or something outside. I can imagine what it's going to try to do on a 100-degree day, 95 or something out there. This is not going to fly. All right, I got to check these evaporators in here, make sure both of these evaporators are working. I might have one. There might be one evaporator because there's two 1500 BTUs evaporators in here. One of them may not be working. I got to check the TD on these things. I'll have to see what kind of performance we're getting out of these two evaporators. Let me get the. Let me get my iconnect probes out and maybe the Measure Quick app on my iPad. I'm going to try that on the evaporators. See what kind of TD we get on our evaps. Because this ain't no bueno. Too slow. 38. To get from 40 degrees was a 0. See, there's your 0 line, 40 degrees. And your minimum is 38. It hasn't even, it's almost been 5 minutes. It's not even 38 degrees yet. Yeah, that ain't gonna fly. Not for a prep table line, not for a cook line. Maybe a regular refrigerator that they hardly get in and out of, but even then I don't like that. I mean, a box that's already at temp should be pulling down a degree a minute, or at least a degree every 2 minutes. and this is exceeding that, and it's like I said, 65 degrees outside in the remote condenser, so it's not going to do it. So 38 degrees, it was 40 before, so 2 degrees in 5 or 6 minutes, that ain't going to freaking work. The whole box was at temp. There's nothing, nobody going in and out. Yeah, something's wrong somewhere. Either a weak compressor, or we're only using, this sure feels to me like we're only using one evaporator. That's how slow this thing is. We had two evaporators on here, it should be humping. Yeah, I bet we got an evap that ain't working. They both feel cold blowing out, but that's not gonna tell us. I'm gonna put some probes on it, see what we get. Okay, let's get the iconnect probes out and see what we got here. Yeah, check out this little, I don't know if you guys have seen this. My little, trying to get a little bit organized. Got my copper for like 3/4 inch copper down there. Don't use that very often. Ice machines, access valves, welding, iconnect box. Still gotta get this more organized. I don't like all this crap I gotta pull in and out to get the iconnects. Gotta organize. But it's good for welding box. Got a bunch of stuff in there. Don't want to smush my glasses like I already did. I slammed my other new glasses in this overhead lid. Put my glasses in there and smush. That wasn't cool, but there we go. We got a bunch of welding stuff, tubing cutters stuff, bunch of tube cleaning stuff. Screws. This is one. This is a good little box. Some access valves and T's. Works pretty good. Put all my access valves and T's in there. Junk section. Got some ball valves in there. All right, let's get it. All right, let's get the iconnect one out. Okay, looks like it has a max of 44.9 degrees. Came on, it's 42.7 now, average of 40. Minimum 36.7, and that was at 9 minutes 36 seconds. There's the timestamp on the, that's what's cool about this meter, it timestamps at how long in, at 9 minutes in. Right now we are running at 23 minutes and 34 seconds on your average. That's the clock ticking away. So at 9 minute mark, that was that. And at the max mark was 22 minutes in. So current temperature 41. All right, let me, I gotta put some thermocouples on these evaporators or test probe. I'm going to try the iconnect probes first and see if that's faster. We'll see which one's faster. Okay, here's the iconnect box. So basically, we'll go from starting the iconnect box and see how long it takes to get the probes going to get some temps. Okay, let me power up the iPad. Okay, get the iPad powering up. We'll just gonna grab some air probes. See if I can't do a TD on the evap. See what we got there. I'm gonna turn these things on. Haven't been turned on in a while, so I don't use this thing very often, so okay. I have to turn on the app. See if this works. Hang on a second, guys. Okay, so where is the Magic Quick app? Let's see if this works. Okay, settings. You turn on the Bluetooth. Okay, Bluetooth on. See if it'll discover the iManifold box. I don't know if I have to have the iManifold app working. I forget. Let me think for a minute. Okay. Got the iPad up and going. I believe you do have to have the iManifold app going to use these probes. So so I use these probes right here. One of them won't turn on. I think it's probably dead batteries. And I'm guessing the other one, it's alright, 50% battery on that low pressure probe. I didn't turn that on. Oh, I guess it got turned on. Okay, so we don't need that right now. Low pressure, we don't need. So let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so we got a room temperature, looks like in here, of 78 degrees in this room. Feels about right. Feels like, anyway, so low pressure probe. Why the hell are we on still? I guess okay, it's off, but it's not off on the app or whatever, so. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. So we got one probe. The other probe, let me replace the batteries on it, and it looks like, get back to iManifold. Okay, let's go swipe. Medium setting, okay, connected 15% on the box. Looks like my box is low on batteries too. So let me throw some new batteries. I believe I have a box of batteries with me. I just carry a box of batteries now, as some of the guys said. I usually have them in my truck, but I put them in my temperature box. So actually, I'll probably put them in this iconnect box. What I'll do, freaking throw a ton of them. Smarter yet. Okay, so let me change out some batteries. I'll get right back with you guys. Low battery warning. Check that out. Huh. It can be powered with one set of 3 batteries, as there are 2 separate. That's pretty wild. Crazy stuff. Check that out. Okay. Whew, heating up the battery it is. Let me change it back. Well, I scratched something on here the last time, I guess, to help me out, and it says 6 AA batteries. So I only have AAAs with me. Story of my freaking life. I don't know if I have AAAs on the truck. I'll have to go check it out. AA's, I mean. Let me see what this deal is with the battery compartment. That I can maybe switch batteries or something weird. If you guys know, let me know. Put it in the comments if you would. Oh, well, this is some cool stuff. I bought these little $5 things at Ralph's for charging your cell phone. And this iManifold thing has only has basically dead batteries in it. They're 5%. So there they are, 5% batteries. But I stuck this probe into here, and boom! Check this out, man. 100%, instant 100%. Check that out. So watch. I'll unplug it. see if how long it takes to revert. See if the battery thing goes down at all. And the red light should show up on this thing because these batteries are not at 100%. See if it changes its battery level thing. That'd be crazy if it like charged those batteries or something. I don't think so though. These batteries are 5% or 10%. There we go. The red light's up on the box, on the battery box right here. And let's see what it says here. Connected, initializing. Connected, initializing. Connecting. Yeah, it's connected. I don't know what the hell it's doing. It's going crazy. There we go. See, 10%. Check that out. So now let's take my little super little battery and plug it in. And we go from 0 to a hero. See if we... There we go. See if it jumps up. Red light went out on the box. Wonder if I change my sampling rate to high. I'll bet it'll change the battery status. See, let me change the page. Still no red blinking light. So we should be at 100%. Boy, that thing is sure slow to change its battery level. Let's see. Battery 10% still shows 10%. Wow, that thing takes forever to change. Should change. Got a little blue light on the thing, on my battery charging thingy. Let me disconnect that thing and reconnect it, and I don't want to be here all day. So connected, initializing, connecting, connected, initializing. I don't know why this thing's going crazy. It takes forever, a bunch of times to connect. I don't know, it might be because, there we go, 100%. See? Check that out. Well, save me a trip out to the truck. You can deal with that, because I think these are AAA, the probes. Let me change the batteries in the probes. Okay, just put new batteries in the iconnect probe. The Imperial takes 2 AAA batteries. Little ones. AAAs. 2 AAAs. Okay. Let's see if this one works. Let me turn on this. Turn on the box. Okay. And open the app. Connecting. See if this works. Okay, lights flashing. Good deal. The cover back on this one. Lights flashing on that one. Okay. Probes. Well, one full, one at 50%. Full one's probe number 4. That's correct. Okay, probe number 3. 50%. Okay. Good to go there. Okay, go back to iManifold. Okay. what's cool about this, this is the, this is not this, the iManifold, the black. This is not the iManifold black app. This is the iManifold red app. iManifold, it's called Clear Result, I believe. Let's see if it says somewhere on it. Oh, I don't think it does. Let me close out the app and see if it does when I close out the apps. Let me see. If I got, it's an old pad, so I think it does. I forget. I think it. I forget how to. It's the old operating system. Oh, double click, I think. There we go. So close out the apps by. Okay. So let's go red, iManifold, Clear Result. That's what it's called. Okay. Then we go connect to iManifold, initializing. Okay, so connected, probes, initializing the probes. I like this app better than the iManifold black app. Just think this is a lot, just what I'm used to, and it's much more elegant in my personal opinion. Alright, so looks like our probes are. Wonder how, does anybody know how to calibrate these stupid ass probes? Never thought about that. If anybody uses these iconnect probes, how do you calibrate them? Or Jim Bergman, or anybody that knows how to do it. If you tell me in the comments, or maybe I can Google it or YouTube it. Maybe Bergman's got calibration on these probes. It looks like these are off by a couple degrees. These probes. Both sitting in the same spot. They've both been in the same spot for at least 30 minutes. They're off by 2 degrees. Plus or minus 2 I'm fine with, but don't like it. I like to cal it. I wonder if there's 0 on these things. Remove, start, wink, map. Isn't there a freaking 0? Huh. Well, that sucks. Forget how to 0 these things. Must be a way to 0 them. Alright, let me put the cover back on this thing, and let me change the batteries in the other one just for the hell of it, and let me get going here. Okay, world, here's the prep area, and I'm doing a TD check on the evaporator to see if it's actually doing anything. So, got the probes hanging right here. It's OmniTemp. It blows out air out of the top. It's got a long squirrel cage blower, and air goes in at the return. So I got it hanging off like this. Supply, return. I'll show you inside the box here. Okay, so here's the evaporator. The top is the supply. Blows out. Right now it feels like it's just blowing out like room temperature air, so the unit's off right now. But there's where the probe supply. There's the return. Hanging in there nice. So that worked out really cool. so I can use a return for the other one. That one in the same place. Okay, so so it looks like the lowest this box gets is 36.3 degrees. It's 55 right now. The unit should be on, coming on. It turned off. I noticed it was on for a second, then it turned off. It's off right now, or actually it must have just turned on. I'm thinking because it's getting feel like getting cold. Hang on. Okay, so that's suction line. You see, feels like it's starting to get cold. So the unit must have just turned on. So we got a 54 return, 53 supply. So that would tell me that the evaporator is not doing squat, but I saw it when it was running a little while ago and there was a TD. So it's going to take a few minutes for it to get going. Let's see if the box is pulling down at all. What are we at? We're at 53. So I don't think the unit's on. Maybe it was off. It's not on yet. So it'd be pulling. It'd be doing something. Okay. So let's just cover this up a little bit. Center ones. They would have containers in here, but you should be able to handle a little bit of saran opening like that. Okay. Okay, so I think there the unit came on. Okay, 53.3. We're coming down, 53.2. All right, so the unit came on. Let's see what we're looking at over here. Okay, so we got 52.7. If you remember, I believe this one was 2 degrees higher always than the other one. This sucks when the probes are off. Let's see what we got anyhow. I'll write this down and then we'll see at the end which one was which. Or you smart guys can remember which one was which. But so the unit's on. Now it should be, let's see, we got, hopefully it's on. 50.7. Yeah, the unit's on. So let's see what kind of TD we got. Nothing great right now, that's for damn sure. See what we got here with the probes. Back to I-manifold. Let's do high sampling rate. Okay, connected 100%. Okay, wireless probes. See what we got. Supply should be pulling down. There we go. Supply's coming down now. Wow, the probes are. Oh, I guess that's when it's sampling. Oh, that's pretty cool. The colors change from yellow to green when it does the sampling. At least that's what I believe it's doing. High sampling rate. So we'll wait until this one pulls down to be about a 40-degree box. Somewhere in there, 30. So we got a 47-degree box right now. Let's see what our return here says. Our return probe here says 50. So, So right now it looks like we got about a 5-degree TD across that evap. So it is doing something. I saw a little bit more, I think just a little bit earlier when I first stuck the probes in, the unit was running. And I thought I saw about a 7-degree TD, which I want to see it. I'd like to see a 10-degree TD. I'd like to see 10 to 15 degree. See what we'll get. See what we do. See if the expansion valve is adjustable. So we got a 49-degree box and 43. So we're getting there. Evaporator's definitely doing something. Okay, so this is still the first evaporator right here. Omnitemp evaporator, 1500 BTUs, 43.7 degree return. This one says it returns 46.4. Don't like that being so far off. So probe locations are, I don't know if they're similar or not. No, they're probably not. This one's, yeah, so it's a small box with supplies and returns blowing around everywhere. You never really know what's what, but except for where I got the return and the supply here is a good location. So looks like we got about a 6-degree TD, but I don't know if we even got that because one of those probes is off by 2 degrees. So we may only have a 4-degree TD. That's crap. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can't do something about that. So, because I'm pretty sure the supply air one was 2 degrees higher at this. Was reading 2 degrees higher at the same temperature of the other one. So I'm going to check the other evaporator first and see if it's doing anything at all. So at least this one we know we're doing something. Got, let's see what the other one's doing. Okay. Now the other evaporator is doing something. 34 and 44. Maybe we got a 10-degree TD on that evap. That's what I like to see. At least somewhere around. That thing's doing something. Let me snap a pic. Okay, sorry, I have to set you guys down for a second. But 34, 44. So we got 8 to 10-degree TD worst case. So something like that. So we definitely doing something with that. The other evap. Let me run you over to where that is. Okay, so I got the return in the same place as the other one was, but the supply I put right beside that. Let me turn on the light. Let me put you get you. go check our TD on that see if we're still around 10. Still 3444 on that one. So let me see if I can hold this on my chin. No, I can't do that. All right. Anyways, so at least that one I know is doing something. Well, let me see if I can't open up the expansion valve on the other one and see if we can't get a little more BTUs out of that thing. All right, I'll get back to you guys. 3343. And that one's definitely doing something cool. Okay guys, world. Oh shit. Okay, so boy. All right, so we got 30. I got my thermocouple in the supply of the evaporator. So just checking our probe number 4, 38.7 supply air. So 39.2. So we're within a half a degree on my thermocouple. 3. Yeah. We got what do we got here? We got shit. Okay. Wow. Okay. We're both dead nuts. They're both dead nuts, reading pretty close to each other. So the supply air one jives with my flute. So that's cool. Unit must have turned off or something. We don't have the TD we had before. Let me go check and see if the unit is running or not. Well, it seems like the unit's running, or it was running. It's still frozen pipe. Like I said, I wish I had a way of checking to see if the unit was still running. It must be off. Okay, we had the TD. All right, we had our 8 or 10 degree TD over here, so I got to check out the other expansion valve, see what's going on. Okay. This is this first side again, and I stuck my thermocouple right in the supply grill. I got 31.3, 31, and we're at 30.7 now. So we do have a 10 degree TD on this one also. I'm just double checking before I wanted to, open it up and do any adjusting. But we got actually a better TD than the other coil over there by a degree or something. But we got 30 and 40. So these evaporators are doing all they can do, pretty much. It's a system design problem. Too small a compressor outside. Have to check the compressor tomorrow in the daylight. But I get 10 degree TD on this evap too. So they're both doing what they're supposed to do. So I've got 3,000 BTU. I got 3,000 BTUs on this box right here, and we'll have to see about the compressor. We'll see how the valves are in that tomorrow. But but I hope this video was interesting to you guys. Checking the TD on evaporators to see if they're doing anything on multiple evaporator system. So definitely got 30 and 40. I got my high sampling rate because we got the green and yellow blinking on the. So I got it up at high sampling. So we're at 30 and 40. So we got 30-degree supply. Our box temp is 40. Our return air on our box. So let's put our probe back over here and see if let me drop this into the box a ways. See if we get down there a ways. Yeah. So we're climbing back up to. So let's reset this max. So we got our minimum 35. So we got 35-degree box. Or down there anyways, 39, 40-degree box here. So just not that quick getting to temp, and doesn't come on. So we got a capacity issue here. So we either don't have enough compressor, or I'd like to bring on the compressor by another means than the pressure control. None of these evaporators, though, out of all the 4 evaporators, have liquid line solenoids. So it means putting in temperature controls and solenoids. And I'll have to check and see if the system will pump down. Might mean got to see if it'll pump down. Got to see if the compressor valves are any good. 5-year-old compressor that's been flooded back a while. So personally, I'd like to throw another evaporator on this box down here and put a bigger unit outside. Got the suction line for it. Got a 5/8 suction, so we got the suction line for it. Don't know if I have the liquid though. Oh, yeah, I think maybe I do. Yeah, we got 3/8 coming in here. Cool. All right, so we got 5/8, 3/8 because somebody just teed it off into quarters over here. So got enough room to put a little bit more horsepower on this thing. Well, at least we got 5/8, 3/8. That's a godsend. That's a gift. So just because I think the condensing unit that somebody put out there has got a 1/4 inch liquid on it. So, and that thing, I think that's only a 7,000 BTU unit. So we got 7,000 BTUs here. That's all. Yeah, but that's if everything's. That's 95 degree at a 25 degree evap. So I mean, yeah, I guess, but doesn't do it for a prep line. You need more horsepower, more evaporators too. Need another evap, at least 1 or 2. I'd like to put 2 more evaps on this thing and a bigger unit. Probably what I end up doing. So got only 4 degree TD right now. It must be unit must have just turned off or something. Thinking. Yeah, unit's off. Line's not white. Yep. Yeah, it must have just turned off. So, all right, so the evaporators are doing what they're supposed to do. We just don't have enough capacity. All right, you guys put down what you guys would do down in the comments. All right. Some of you guys are going to probably say, stick of dynamite, 44-year-old island. You know what I do have to check is if the insulation, if there's insulation, if there are any cold spots on this box. I wonder if the insulation, how these, it seems like it's okay. I don't know. This door is pretty cold. Insulation's probably falling away a bit, and the door's a bit. That's why we need more capacity. Anyways, hey, click like on the video, guys. I hope this was interesting for you. Okay, thanks. Take care. Bye. Subscribe. So, if I move this part, and it did move before, yeah, it does move out. But let me try some oil. What a bitch, though. Whoa, dudes, what a difference, man. WD-40? Holy shit. Just a little spray, especially in this spot in here. Man, I just squirted in and boom, she's like freaking like brand new. Wow, I wouldn't imagine that. Holy shit. People tomorrow are gonna be like in heaven. I'm in heaven right now. Holy smokes, I can't believe how well that worked. Pretty beat the shit. Pretty dirty. All these leaves where all this shit was in the unit. So they pulled out of it. It's supposed to be clean like that one. Okay. Cleaned up the area a little bit. There's our unit. In pretty bad shape. Salt air is eating the shit out of it. Doing some super cleaning. Super clean. Trying to get this thing cleaned up a bit. Looks like it might come out alright. Oh baby. I think she's clean now. Maybe you should be able to. Let me turn off the damn light. Okay. She should be clean now. Yeah, I can see through it. Good. Yeah. Yeah, it's good now. It's really good. Let's see. It's nice.
clean now.